With the campervan parked up in the Peak District, I was about to wade through bog into way more trouble than I'd expected.
I've got them somewhere. A firing range. Oh. This is all my fault. I keep hearing gunshots.
That's troublesome.
What?
Oh.
The gunshots. Why are all the paths just basically bog? They are gunshots.
Right, we're going in.
Steady, steady. Cam time. Here we are in what I believe is a firing range.
A firing range, yes. There's no red flags.
We're looking good. I mean, I'm really hoping this route's going to just take me to the tank, because my eyesight's not the best. Oh, we're going through woods. I'm loving this. Well, the map says through woods, so let us go through the woods and let us hope we don't stand on a landmine. I'm concerned about the whole landmine thing, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a legitimate concern. Well, this isn't a tank, but it's something.
Oh, is it just farming equipment?
Yeah, I think that's just farming equipment. Especially as there's no bullet holes or anything in it. This can't be right. Flipping heck. What a trail this is. What a walk. Oh my god. I think my GPS might have got slightly knocked out of whack. There was actually a path from there all the way down to here. Oh goody, more red signs. There's something red down there. It's either red or it's orange. I think it's orange. I think it's orange. I don't know if you can see it. Let's hope it's orange. Look at that though, eh? How gorgeous is that? Wowza. Okay, just sweeping for mines. Yeah, so this is a shooting range that I'm currently walking through like a numpty. We think that somewhere in this shooting range is a World War II Sherman Tank. Well, the wreck of one. Is that a red flag? My eyes are too bad, I can't tell. Alright, I don't know what it is, but it's not a flag. I mean, you know. Flags look like flags, don't they? Do they? I'm pretty sure they do. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. That wobbled. Very wobbly. Yeah, that's what I thought might be a red flag. It's just a red bucket. There was nothing on the sign about red buckets. Oh dear. Alright, well the map says yes. Let's cross. This is a better way. There might be a better way up here. Ready? Alright, there's a helicopter. I'm sure it's not a military helicopter. Oh, there's no red flags. No red flags. So we're good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it a bit now. Getting a bit knackered. Did I imagine a plume of smoke? I must have imagined it, I must have imagined it. I think we're on the right trail, but you know, I'm just a guy with a campervan. I'm not a professional outdoorsman yet. I know it's hard to believe. Now, all trails is saying that I've gone off route, but I'm looking at all trails and I am bang on route. And I think a horsefly just bit me on my hand. That'll be fun. That'll be fun later. I mean, I think I'm bang on track. Oh. No, we should be down there. Oh. Oh. That's troublesome. Oh. Private. We need to get across that river there. We're on the wrong side of that river. Well, it's not a river, it's just a brook. So we should have been up there. We can cross that. Alright, here we go. So, okay, I live. I'm okay. I'm okay. I just realised that my smaller microphone has fallen off when I fell, so I'm just going to have to try and find it. What's really worrying me is the camera can't seem to find it, which kind of suggests that the mic's gone down that brook somewhere. Who am I talking to? I've not got a mic on. Okay, we've lost the microphone. That's a downer. I'm not really bothered about the fall, I'm fine, but losing a microphone, don't know. I've still got two though, so we're all good. I'm taking cap cam off. I just want to find this tank now. Let's crack on. Up there is where we need to be. I think there's a path behind that fence. Ooh. Well, it's down. This is proving much longer a trip than I'd expected. I've got a horrible feeling I've passed that tank. And that will be very sad. I'll be quite annoyed with myself if I've missed it. But that's how it's feeling. We're still supposed to be over there. We're over there. I think it's my GPS. I think we're just walking through a farm field now. Well, at this point, to be fair, I've had a really nice walk. Lovely walk. But I don't think we're going to see a tank. I think I might be wrong, I hope I'm wrong. I think actually we're now off MOD grounds because I can see a sign up there. What was I saying about not being a professional outdoorsman? think I've proven that. You good? Come on the wrong way. Here's gang. Don't go over there. Come on. I'm honestly not sure which side of this fence we're supposed to be on. So at the moment, I feel like every time I've gone on the other side of the fence, it's told me I need to be on this side. I'm knackered at this point. I'm really knackered now. I'm feeling this. I'm not going in that. It's a full-on swamp down there. There's no red flags, but I do feel like I keep hearing gunshots. Anyway, I can't see a tank, but it looks like we're going back onto MOD land, so yay. They are gunshots. I walked through so much bog in the last 10 minutes, you wouldn't believe it. I couldn't film. The gunshots. Also, absolutely every time I put the phone away, the map away, when I look back at the phone a minute later, I'm completely off track. Really? It's just bog? Yeah, okay, straight on. Straight on. Alright, come on, man up, Steve, man up. Do it. Oh, God. Alright, listen. Until I find myself in some sort of recognisable environment, I'm just going to put the camera away so I can focus on navigating through this. Yeah. So I'll see you in a second when I'm out of all this. Okay, well, I've gotten somewhere, I don't really know where. There's all this hints at civilization. Definitely MOD buildings. What all these rocks are about, these ruined walls, I don't know. Doesn't feel too stable. This is all my fault, it shouldn't have taken this long. But I messed around so much up on those cliffs. And then I put my foot up to, well, it came over the top of my boot, just in really, really smelly mud. Anyway, I've got lovely dry socks back in the campervan. I've got lovely clean trainers back at the campervan. I've got all the supplies back at the campervan. I've got stuff in here. I've got bars of chocolate and obviously drinks. But yeah, I don't know about the Sherman Tank. I just don't know. But with my eyes, what chance have I got? And that's MOD ground right there, right behind you. So we've crossed that. We're back at the edge of it, so we're at least not going to get shot here. But there's still no red flags, even though I can hear a gunshot. Even though I can hear gunfire down there. There's no red flags up. So, I don't know. I think our last chance at finding this tank is going to be just up here. If it's not just up here, or just over there, then we've missed it, and I'm very sorry about that. I'll try again. Okie dokie. Onwards. Well, I think we should go and have a look at those. Why are all the paths just basically bog? This can't end badly, can it? It's all good. Oh good, now there's a bumblebee too. Please say it's a pub. Worst pub ever. I'm not... Oh. What on earth? What on earth were these? There it is, there's the tank. So I should probably just go now back to the camper van and call it a day. So that fence is down. Plenty of people have been through. Jeez. I do feel like I should duck. Wow. Wowza. Bullet holes in there. Flipping out. And that's some thick metal. I don't dare climb up and into it. Look at these tracks buried in the mud. Flipping heck. Well, nice to meet you. Hope you have a better day. I really thought this was a total bust, so I'm very pleased. Okay, I'm going to get back to the camper van, put some dry shoes and socks on, have a bite to eat. That was good. Alright, now this route that I'm going back now, it's not the route on the map, but it's a shortcut. I think it's a shortcut. Okay, I'm just going to follow this path and hope. What's this road doing now? Well, that's not at all what I thought it was going to do. I thought it was going to go like right down there. Now it's going up there. Why is it going over there? What? Yeah, we sort of need to be... we can see everything on the screen. We're a long way out. But, you know, if we keep following it, if we keep going that way, you know, we're pretty much back to the pub. Might as well go that way then. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You know what? I've changed my mind. Let's go back. Well, that was indeed fantastic. What an experience it really was. You've got to try that. That was something. Do be careful. Look out for the red flags. Be very careful where you go. That was a long one. That was a long one. I thought it was like 2.5 hours, but I think it was probably 2.5 hours for the cliffs and 2.5 hours for the for the other one. So yeah, I've been gone like 5.5 hours. It's 12:30 now. I've spent half an hour sorting myself out, de-sweating, and putting the beds away and everything. But wow! And now I'm off home. One small problem: I've only got 4G, and for some reason that's not enough for the navigation. So, fantastic. Awesome. Anyway, I think it's that way, so I'm just going to go that way. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.